Under the fading lights of the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium, Lamin Yamal stood still in the center of the green pitch, his eyes fixed on the distance where Barcelona fans quietly left in heartbreak. It was the gaze of a boy not yet 18, who had just endured one of the most brutal matches of his young career. Unable to hold it in any longer, the Wonderkid buried his head in the chest of teammate Marc-Andre ter Stegen and let the tears fall. Even opponents paused to console the future of world football. Barcelona had a hand on the final, leading 3-2 until injury time, only to fall 3-4 to Inter Milan in extra time. A cruel ending. Yet amidst the heartbreak, there was a flicker of hope, shining through the dazzling feat and remarkable poise of the 2007-born starlet. Those tears were not just of pain, but of growth. The future remains bright for La Masia's finest. From the very first minute, Yamal commanded attention with every touch. Unafraid, undeterred, and fearless against the intense pressure from Italy's legendary ultras and Inter's experienced defense. The 17-year-old lit up the match with bold dribbles and daring play. According to SofaScore, Yamal completed 14 successful dribbles in 120 minutes, a staggering number, especially in a Champions League semi-final. And from someone who hasn't even turned 18. Each time he had the ball, the stadium held its breath. Inter defenders twisted and turned, struggling to keep up. Veteran journalist James H. Castle of the Jaddock remarked that Inter had made adjustments after the first leg. But nothing could stop Yamal. It looked like he could do whatever he wanted. Yamal didn't just dribble. His passes, though few, were sharp and lethal. One such cross nearly gifted Robert Lewandowski a goal, but the striker's header flew over in agony. Earlier passes to Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo also created near-goal moments. With an expected goal tally of only 0.39, Yamal still managed 9 shots, the most in the match, each one sparking a roar from the crowd. Inter goalkeeper Jan Sommer had to stretch every inch to deny him. Then came the climax. In the 92nd minute, with Barca still ahead, Yamal unleashed a rocket from distance, Sommer frozen, but the post cruelly denied what could have been a historic goal. In extra time, he danced past 2 defenders and curled in another venomous shot, only for the keeper to fingertip it wide. In these fleeting seconds, the world saw not just talent, but a star in the making, resilient, composed, and fearless. He didn't score, he didn't assist, but Yamal earned the highest rating of the night, 9.6 from Who Scored, not through statistics, but through heart, impact, and the raw recognition of the footballing world. But football can be merciless. Sometimes greatness isn't enough. Inter, with their grit and wisdom, advanced. Yet Yamal, even in defeat, stood tall. A 17-year-old warrior amid pressure few can imagine. His tears were those of every man who's ever fallen short in the beautiful game. But with pain came belief. Belief in himself and his burning hunger to rise again. In Yamal, we don't just see a prodigious youngster. We see the future of Spanish football, of Barcelona. At 17, he went toe-to-toe with seasoned giants without flinching. His every move, every touch, shot and pass radiated the class of a future icon. Sometimes failure is not the end, but a foundation. It's from these trials that true strength is forged. Last night's heartbreak at Giuseppe Meazza was not Yamal's finish line. It was a beginning, a rock bottom to rise from. Barcelona leave the tournament with regret, but they carry with them a shining light. The performance of Lamin Yamal. This boy, who dared to challenge giants, who dared to shoot, to dribble, to shoulder the weight of expectations, walked off the pitch red-eyed, but head held high. He didn't save the team, but became its symbol. Because not all heroes are born from victory. Sometimes, it's in defeat that we discover the soul of a star. Lamin Yamal's journey has only just begun. He may not have started it with glamorous goals, but with grit, bravery, and a maturity far beyond his years. His first steps have been raw, real, and firm. and they've laid the foundation for a path that, one day, may be remembered as the rise of a legend.